Other opportunities for our bowlers to pick up some prize money, and Tom Olszta is quite familiar with that, let me tell you, over a period of time, and Lou Alberghini is hoping that he becomes familiar with it too. Enough of that, let's talk to today's bowlers, shall we? Lou, nice to have you here. First
Nice
time,
to be here.
And I imagine you've been thinking about coming on here for some time, have you?
Well, it's guys like Tom that make you want to come on here, and I figured if I drew on the first time, it'd be Tom, so it's kind of coincidental.
So all the time you were thinking about making it, you figured that, well, watch my luck, I'll come up with Tom Olszta.
Yeah, that's right. And that's the way it worked out.
How about that? How long have you been bowling? Probably ever since you were a little kid? Or?
Well, I started when I was about 12 years old, so about 14 years now.
Well, you've got a fine average of 120 and a high single of over 200 and a high triple of over 500, so you're not necessarily a piece of cake, huh, Tom?
Good numbers. Excellent numbers.
Yeah. Well, you now are in second seed, of course, for our championship show. And I think you rather enjoyed what you did last week, huh?
Yeah, it was a tough match last week, and I'm glad it's over with.
I'll bet, yeah. They get tougher all the time, I guess, huh?
They're always tough. Always tough.
Well, listen, Lou, no matter what, the first time, whether you win or lose, you can say, I bowled Tom Olszta.
Yeah, that's
on
true.
television,
That's
right? Okay. Good luck to you, Lou. And we'll get underway right after this.
Today's Candlepin Bowling is sponsored in part by your neighborhood True Value Hardware.
Now making his first appearance on our show, Lou Alberghini, Jr. Lou, he does fire the ball, doesn't he? It's a 9. I've already given you his statistics. He had a 708 in winning his roll-off, which is also a very impressive number for 5 strings. He leaves the 1 and the 10. One piece of wood off to the right, but it does not look as if it will be a part of it. Lou is single and is employed by Louisiana Orthopedic Shoe Company. Nope, he hit the number 1 pin but did not get the 10. He's representing the Viking Recreation Center of East Bridgewater, also Lindy's of Quincy. And it's a 9. Now, Tom Olszta, who rolled a 448 last week in defeating Gary Carrington to put himself as second seed behind Gary's 451 for our championship show for True Value on August the 24th. 4 horsemen left side and the 9 pin, wood in between the 2 and the 4. Everything down except the 7 pin. It's a 10. Now Tom has a diamond left side. 2, 4, 5, and 8. Made it. And the first mark goes up on the board. Our challenger, Lou Alberghini, lobs the ball as he flew it out over the lob line. Just held onto it a little too long. He almost came back to make the strike. He left 2 pins, and they both tottered. He's got the 3 and the 10. No, make that a 2 and 10, excuse me. It's a 9. Our high-low jackpot will be worth $400 today. And our home viewer jackpot, 100. This is a tough lead because he has parallel pins in the back in the 7 and 8, and in front of that parallel pins 4 and 5. One piece of wood, it's right out where number 1 would be. He left a pair, the 7 and 8. It's an 8. Now Tom Olszta comes up working on a spare. Five. 3, 6, 10 on the right, 4 and 7 on the left, with 2 pieces of wood in front of the 4, 7. 2 full on the 3. It's a 9. All right, he has the same leave that Lou Alberghini, his challenger, had. 4 and 5 side by side, 7 and 8 behind them. He got the 4. It's an 8. So after 4 boxes in the first and 4 boxes in the middle string, we take a check on the scoreboard. Right now, in the first string, it is Tom Olszta, 42, and his challenger, Lou Alberghini, 35.
What if you could...
Our challenger on the line, 5th box. Very close to getting a strike, but he did leave 2. The 3 and 6. He made it. And he has his first mark. He gets 9 as a fill. The single pin to pick up is the 4. Yes, he has it. 2 marks in a row. One, 2, 4, and 9. Almost. 4 pin, still standing. Another 10. Spare leave. 4 and 7. It's state tournament time. Massachusetts Bowling Association, for example, the 1991 100% handicap state Candlepin tournament has already begun. Tom missed the 7-pin. But the entries are still being accepted for most events. That's an event that permits all bowlers, regardless of average, to compete on even ground, and it's going to continue statewide for 11 weekends. A lot of entries have already been received. But if you're interested, go for it. Lou Alberghini. This time he gets 5 as a fill on a spare, and he's looking at 4 horsemen left side plus the 9-pin. Not an easy one, no wood to help. And he punched out the 2-pin. It's a 7. The youth events of the state tournament, with nearly 2,000 entries expected, will be held again this year at Timber Lanes in Abington. And boys and girls from the midget class through high school compete in singles, doubles, and team events. Pilgrim Lanes of Haverhill will host the open events, with 5 of the 7 open events being decided here on Channel 5. This is tough. I'll tell you, he's looking right now at the 4, 5, and 6 on a level plane. Behind that, he has the 8, the 7 and 8, and the 10 over in the corner. 2 pieces of wood out in front. He almost pulled it off. Everything went down except the 6-pin. Entries for the state tournament are still being accepted for some events. And if you want more information, see your local proprietor. It's a 10. Or you can call the MBA's managing director, Bill Bolton. He's at 617-933-4622. Tom Olszta, our defending champion. 1 and 2 to pick up for a spare. And he didn't get that one either. Got just one of the 2. A chance. Six and 10. That's what he's looking at for a spare. Yes, he did not ignore that one. Our challenger, Lou Alberghini, gets everything except the 9-pin. And he made it. Here's the fill. 1. The 3-pin. You think this game isn't tough? These guys just make it look easy. He still has the 1, the 6, and the 7. A couple of pieces of wood around the 7. 9. One thing I should mention about that 100% handicap tournament, all the winners are going to be invited to the big awards night on June the 6th. Tom Olszta. He has a strike. 2 marks in a row. Let's see if he can make it free for a bonus of $50. Half Worcester right side, just 2. Punching out the 3 and the 9. So it will not be 3 marks in a row. It's a 7 box. The only bonus money goes to Tom Olszta as the winner of the first string by the score of 115 to 106. The middle string, that means our defending champion leads it off. Here's Tom Olszta, leading in the match by 9 pins. Neither bowler bowling his average in the first string. Everything down except the kingpin, the 5. And another spare missed by Tom. The ball came rolling over, tapped against the 5-pin. It's rocking back and forth. The ball has stayed on the deck. Ralph Stewart is going down, and our referee has taken the ball out of play. Now for a 10. And Tom has it. Five-pin alone again, this time with a piece of wood that's on an angle in front of it. But he makes it. Now our challenger, Lou Alberghini, Jr. of Bridgewater. Almost a strike, everything down except the 6-pin. And he has it. Five. Leaving 3, 6, 10 on the right, 4, 7 on the left, and the one piece of wood is in front of the 4, 7. Nice try. He got the 3 on the right and also got the 4-pin, but the 7's still there. Waiting for wood, rolling wood to settle down. It's a 10. Tom Olszta is working on a spare as he comes up. Strike. Seven with the first ball, and he has a convertible 3 because it's the 3, 6, and 10 over on the right. Nope, got 3 and 6, but left the 10. Ralph goes down, gets a loose ball, and a loose miss. Boy, he's getting a workout today, isn't he? Yes, give him a hand. It's a 10. Now our challenger. Everything down except the 6-pin. And he's got it. Fair in the third. He gets 9. Lou uses about as much body English as is possible. No wonder he's slim. He's trying to work that piece of wood out of the way so he can get at that 7-pin. Yes. Yes. So 2 marks in a row for Lou Alberghini as we pause after 4 boxes in the middle string. And with a bonus ball still to be thrown by Lou, the score right now in pins already down in this second string, Olszta 59, and for Lou Alberghini.
I'm Lee White from the Money Tree.
Sparely 4 and 7. Yes, he has it. Fair in the 5th. Strike on spare. Now let's see what our challenger, Lou Alberghini Jr., can do. He has 2 spares in a row. Here's the fill on the second one. He got everything down except the 10-pin. About 3 pieces of wood off to the left of the 10-pin. And he's looking it over pretty carefully to see whether he can get through there without having the ball diverted. He got it. 3 marks in a row, $50 in bonus money. Spread eagle as he came in 2 full on the head pin. He gets 4. Yes, he made the spread eagle. It was slow motion, but he made it. He now has 4 marks in a row. Tom Olszta has 2 marks in a row. He has a chance for 3. The first ball gets him 8. Now he's looking at 2 and 4. He has 3 marks in a row. He has another strike. And another $50 in bonus money. Tom rolled a 448 last week in defeating Gary Carrington. Lou Alberghini. Lou leaves 4 horsemen right side and the 7-pin. 1, 3, 6, and 10, and the 7. And yes, he made it. $150 in bonus money. 8. And he's looking at 4 and 7 to pick up to continue. Five marks in a row, trying to make it 6, 4 and 7. Just missed. He is a bit emotional. Already at 120. Now Tom Olszta has a streak of 4 marks in a row. Three, 6, 10 on the right, 7 pin over on the left. He made it. $200 in bonus money. Already at 149. Two full on the head pin, almost a spread eagle. He managed to get 6. He's got the 2, 4, 7 on the left. He also has the 3 pin. He tried to use the 3 pin. He moved it across, got the 4, but the 2 and 7 still there. 165. And Lou Alberghini, our challenger, at 120 through 8. He has the 10 pin to pick up. As you can see, he is also an explosive bowler. That certainly can be testified by the fact that he has a high single of 214. For another, he has it. So missing that 1 pin in the 8th, he would have had nothing but marks from the 3rd box down. He gets 7. And the triple that he's looking at is the 2, 4, 5. 2 full. Nine. And a fine 146. So another $50 in bonus money to Tom Olszta as he wins the middle string. But when you roll a 165, you expect to have a bigger margin in that string than he did. Right now, it is Olszta 280 and Alberghini 252. Third string gets underway with our challenger, Lou Alberghini Jr. of Bridgewater, Massachusetts, making his first appearance on our show. And he already has 252 for the first couple of strings. 2 full on the head pin that time. There are still 6 standing. And he'll be trying to make it a 10 box if he can. He settles for a 9. Our crew today is Bob Oliver, George Manning, Dan McClellan, and at great expense, Howie Rouse came out of retirement to work with us today. Post-production videotape, Doug DeWitt. We've already mentioned Ralph Stewart. Al Giglio, of course, is on the electronic scoreboard. Keith Williams keeping score for the folks here. Don Riley is our statistician and coordinator. And the boss is the captain, Navy captain retired, Phil Rubin. A 7. Now Tom Olszta. Four horsemen left side, and also behind those four, the 5 and the 8. Four and 5 still there. It's a 9. Tom now in second place for our championship show after his sizzling 448 last week. This is the 52nd appearance. That is for regular season, not including the championship. He's been in 7 championships. He now is qualified for the 8th, it would assume, in second place. Spare in the second. Now our challenger. Half Worcester left side. Almost went through without getting anything, but he did pick up one more. Now he still has 7 pins to work on, 5 of them over on the right. It is an 8 box. So after an excellent 146, he's off to a disappointing start for him with the 9, 7, and 8 in the third. Now an opportunity for a mark. Everything down except the 5 pin. Ralph Stewart wants to take a check on a piece of wood that is this side of the single pin, and it is behind the deadwood line, so it will remain. Lou taking a look at it. He wants to see if he can get at it and make this. He does. So a spare in the 4th. Now Tom Olszta working on a spare that he had in the 2nd. Big 9 on his spare. It's the 6 pin. And he has it. 2 spares. Let's see if he can make it 3 for another $50 in bonus money. Eight is the fill. The 2 pins standing are the 2 and the 4. Two full on the 2. And of course that cost him $50 in bonus money. It's a 9 box. That's the fill. 1 pin alone over on the left is the 7. And over on the right, it's the 3, 6, 9, and 10. Three and 6 still there. Twice he's bounced the ball off the footfoul line. You know, there is a strip of black hard material right at the football line, and as he's dropping the ball, he's dropping it right on that, and then it bounces. Nice shot. Pretty spare. So each bowler with a pair of spares so far in the third string. Two full that time on the head pin. Tommy leaves 2, 4, 7, 3, 6, 9, and 10. And he got all but 2 of them. It's a 3 and the 4. Can he move it? Yes, sir. Opposite a spare. Opposite a spare, he drops 9 of them. He has the 7 pin to pick up. Made the spare. Four boxes to go. Four pins over on the right. The 3, 5, 6, and 10. Made it. 2 marks in a row. And he gets a strike. So he has had 4 marks in the last 5 boxes. 3 of them together here for another $50 in bonus money. Tom Olszta has a 9 drop, and he needs this 3 pin for another. He has it. Six, leaving the 4 horsemen left side. Yes. And another $50 for Tom Olszta. Now let's see how our challenger finishes up. He has 4 marks in the last 5 boxes, the last 3 in a row. Half Worcester, left side. Still has the 4, 7, and 10. It's a 9. 110. Held that one a little too long also, and it missed the head pin. Seven pins down. $119. Tom Olszta has successfully defended his championship. Now it's a question of what his final score will be and how much bonus money he will have. Seven. Working on 1-3-10. Yes. Another 50. Five. No. 6. 1, 4, 7, 9. 140 at the moment. 142. And another 400. An extra $100, of course, for going over 400. And the final score is Tom Olszta, 422, and our challenger, Lou Alberghini, Jr. of Bridgewater, 371. We have $100 in the home viewer jackpot that we'd like to give away. As you know, we're asking you just to send in 1 card per day. Be sure it's on a postcard. Have your name and address on it. Take a guess at what the total pinfall would be, both bowlers combined, on the day that you hope I draw your card. And send it along to Candlepin Bowling, WCBB-TV, 5 TV Place, Needham, Massachusetts, and the zip code is 02192. We give you 10 either side, so $793 is the total today. The winner can be anywhere from $783 to $803. And even if it's nowhere near that, when I draw a card, that person will be rewarded with a handsome gift from the Parker Pen Company. All right, let's find out now whether we do have a winner today. If not, then it'll go to $150 next week. Now, somebody said, because I was on that side and I moved to this side, somebody said, my card was over there. Why didn't you stay? All right, let's find out. This is from Hope Valley, Rhode Island on Lakeside Drive. Rita Smith, and her guess is $756. Okay, so next week we will add $50. $400 more, Tom, if you, if you're interested. You're already piling, you're already piling up the bonus money. Not quite. Lou, excuse me, yes. Go right ahead. Right on the head pin. Okay, if you stay here, Lou, and Tom will be up right over here. Now, that was fairly painless, wasn't it?
Well, he did what I expected he would, so you have to be on top of your game when you bowl Tom. You know he's a great bowler.
Well, I'll tell you, coming on for the first time and rolling as you did at 371 and picking up, hey, not bad. You did pretty well in that bonus money department, didn't you, today, huh?
Yeah, I got a little bit extra.
Yeah. $200 in bonus money, and you had that long streak. And just, you remember, there were 2 pins. If you had gotten both of them, you would have had, I don't know, you had a bundle anyway as you were going along. But anyway, we have a permanent souvenir for you from the, which one is it? Yeah, you get the smaller one. But you'll get the big one the next time.
So.
All right. And Tom, you keep rolling along. And let's see, another 400. Holy mackerel. That's 17 400s you've had on our show.
I'll take it. Getting on me back there to saying I'm dropping my average. Nice guys.
Yeah, I'll say. Well, you're still second seed for our championship show. And let's see, Richard LePage of East Boston will be your challenger next week. So you bring your best bowling along. You never know, right?
You have to bring your best.
Right. Good luck to you. And nice appearance, Lou.
Thank you.
All right. Don Gillis for the whole crew. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye, everybody.